Stevie, what made you go into singing?
So I'd always enjoyed singing, doing musical theatre when I was younger, and I'd always sang in the ensemble and the chorus. But I kind of felt like I always wanted to. I never kind of had the confidence to go and be a soloist and sing. I always wanted to sing along, in the car or sing along in the shower, but never always wanted to go and be confident to be a good solo performer and not just just singing the chorus anymore really. And I just decided that I wanted to train and have technique. I knew I had something there, but not know quite how to bring it out really. So that's why I wanted to have some singing lessons.
So what made you go to Nicholas?
So I knew someone, a student of Nicholas's called Gloria, who was a lovely soprano, and she was telling me how she was training classically. And I said, well, I'm interested in training classically as well. She said, well, this is this guy, and he's very local to myself anyway. So I thought, okay, I'll go along to him, and I'm very glad I did, because without Nicholas, I wouldn't have found my voice, as it were.
So how did you find his teaching methods, and how did it help your voice?
Well, instantly we got on really well. He's very easy to get on with, but also I still love his brutal honesty. He's anyone who will still tell me how bad I am, and even if people compliment me, he'll always tell me, no, you're doing it wrong. He's very picky, but it's a good way to be, because he's a perfectionist, and if you can get as close to perfection as possible, then it's a good job. If he's telling you you're doing a good job, then I know I'm doing all right.
And would you recommend these methods to other people starting off?
Absolutely. I've recommended many students to him, to Nicholas, and people who knew me before, and then suddenly saw that I could sing all of a sudden. They said, "Where did this come from?" And I said, "Well, it was Nicholas Martin. He's taught me technique and has grounded me into a certain way of what singing is, and couldn't be happier with it really."
And so where has it got you now in terms of musical theatre?
Well, it allowed me to audition professionally for musicals, and probably the biggest thing that helped me for really was Les Miserables, the feature film of that. To go and sing in front of the composer and sing in front of the casting directors of it. But previous years, a few years before that, I never would have the confidence to go and sing that music, But after training with Nicholas, it kind of brought everything out and made everything make sense, and it gave me the confidence to go and do it.
So just give me an idea of the preparation you did for the Miz. I'm sure people will be interested.
Well, fortunately, it was from the first round for the film. It was singing songs from the show, so I wasn't having to prepare a song first and going to impress them and then sing something else. It was just straight away from the music. I knew the music really well, but I remember going through it with Nicholas, and he just gave me a few extra techniques and a few certain ways to hold the phrases, and all the technical side of things, the way to make it sound absolutely crisp, and that really helped a lot, I felt.
And if you were starting out again, would you go back to Nicholas to help?
1,000,000%. Anyone who feels like they have something but need to bring it out, or don't quite know the right techniques to bring it out, or even don't know the sort of right songs from, or what kind of voice they have, I'd absolutely recommend Nicholas, because he'll bring it out in you, and he will work to your to your strengths, and it will improve your weaknesses as well. And I had quite a few bad habits, but he brought them out, and still attacks me for them occasionally, still attacks me with the bad habits, but it's good, and I think that's the best way to be. And if you hear Nicholas sing as well, it's a good sign when your singing teacher has an incredible voice as well, so that's always helpful.
Stevie, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Dinner's ready.
Mr. Frost?
Hmm?
You know the fire at Mum's work?
Yeah.
Well, she says it was an accident. I don't believe her. Look, you won't get on very well with us if you don't tell us the truth. Well, with me anyway.
Would you like me to get on well with you?
Mum will want you to.
If I loved you, time and again I would try to say all I want you to know. If I loved you, words wouldn't come in an easy way. Round in circles I'd to tell you, but afraid and shy. I'd let my golden chances pass me by. Soon you'd leave me, off you would go in the mist of day. Never, never